What's up, everybody? What's going on with you? Just see that lightning? Woo! Tiana, Abby, Brianna, what's up, you guys? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, that's good. Let me share my video. We live over here. I know I'm late. I'm late. Well, late, I normally try to get in here and get off before 8 o'clock. But we're not going to be on here too long today. A good hour, we're going to get off. I got stuff. We got some other stuff going on, Hunty. We got some other stuff going on. How you guys doing today? What's good with y'all? Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Jonathan. The chat's not moving, so I can't. Y'all just popped up, so let me see the chat. Y'all know sometimes the chat get to acting up. Hold on, let me see. We'll make sure. Hey, Shawnette, what's up? Okay, you guys. So what's going on with y'all today? It's Tuesday. I've been up since. I didn't sleep good last night again. I was up. Then I had to jump up at the crack of dawn. Get ready for. I've been in Zoom. I was on a training this morning, and then I had to go run some errands this afternoon. No, it's the same haircut. I just washed my hair, so it's doing whatever it's doing, child. Slick back, whatever. I had a little ponytail because this ain't really no ponytail. This just this little bit right here, just a. But I had it slick back, and I had it like a little pony look. But then it popped, so it was just a little. And I ain't feel like going upstairs and getting another rubber band thing, a little thing for my hair. I didn't feel like running upstairs, so y'all just gonna have to deal with the today, okay? Hey, what's up, Lady T? You said you listening while you laying down. I understand, boo. Well, thank you very much, Yana. I'm trying. I'm trying. Not Yana, Shawnette, baby. I'm trying. So, listen. If you like it, I love it. If you see it, it's okay. Virtual school starts tomorrow, so you've been getting ready for that, girl. We have on Friday. We have like a little open house, and normally it's just for freshmen. We usually always have at the beginning of the year. The first day of school is usually only for freshmen only, so they can be in the building by themselves. So if they get lost, if they get turned around, they can figure out where their classes are, meet their teachers. A lot of that stuff that ninth graders need, and they don't need to be bumping into seniors all day to do it. But because of the whole virtual situation this year, we're doing it a little different. Everybody is all of the teachers are going to meet with their kids because it's going to be online. So we're doing like the whole schedule for Friday, but it's only 15-minute classes. So I'm not stressing out because they have a list of things that we have to do. And I'm like, well, by the time I do what the county tells me I have to do, that'll be 15 minutes and I'll be on to the next class. So I'm not stressing out too much about that. But they have us doing a lot of online stuff that it's a lot at one time. You know what I mean? It's a lot of new at one time. Hey, little baby, what's up, boo? Hey, Quintessential. Crispy, did I say hi to you if I didn't? Hey. Look, it's making you miss your wine. Listen, I was on that training this morning, and I looked at the clock, and it was only 9:45, and I wanted to pour me one. I said, this is going to be a lie. Because I wanted to pour me a good one, honey. A good one. Niece, it's about to pour down rain, and I hope Niece, first of all, she out there in the dark. Now, I already told her how I feel about her doing her walk in the dark. Now, it's thundering and lightning about to pour down rain, and she better hurry and get her ass in here. Child, this why I don't have no churn. I can't be worried about people being outside. Worried about the churn. Are my fingernails naked? No, it's a light pinkish blush color. In person, it's more mauve, I guess. I don't know, but it's sort of a nude. But no, boo, they not naked. You know my, you know I don't do the naked nails, honey. You know I don't do that. Not if I don't have to. Honey, I remember I hung on to them nails for dear life, child. I was, yeah. But so let's talk about what's going on. So listen, y'all got me watching this crazy show called You Like It? Thank you, boo. I got my eyebrows done too. For the first time since March, I got my eyebrows arched. Yeah, look at that. For the first time since March, I was gonna do some makeup today since my hair is back. Like I said, it was slick like this at first. You know, it was like a whoop. And I was gonna do some makeup today, but as you can see, that didn't happen. You about to go take that? You gotta go, Jonathan. I think you might have told us that before. Well, it's thundering and lightning up here. I mean, if it's clear down there, you know, you do what you gotta do, honey. My son is in the 6th and he keeps asking me mad questions. I'm this close to moving out. Not the kids can have the damn house. You gonna move out and leave kids in the house? Out. Hey, Auntie Natalia. Hey, boo. So, this Love Island show, it is so not for me. Like, it is so, I was looking at it and I was like, I'm going to try my best not to be critical because I know it's not even supposed to be that serious. Like, it's a dating show for 20-year-olds and it's in the mindset of 20-year-olds. But like, I mean, it is so ridiculous. Like, the fact that for the whole damn near first hour, it was a 2-hour premiere. For the whole like first 45 minutes to 50 minutes, they all had on bikinis and swimming trunks. All the guys had 6-packs. All the girls had flat stomachs. They had one little black girl who nobody picked. Okay. They had 2 black boys who didn't pick her either. I said, and they got this one Latino girl that everybody fighting over. I said, you know what? Nay? Yeah. Oh, okay, because I was fussing. Hey, give me shelter. You ain't missing nothing. I'm just getting started. I'm live, boo. There's some fries in here if you want them, but they're probably cold. I don't know if you want to be bothered with them or not. Oh, the stove is on. Who got the stove on? I just saw that light. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my stove off. I just saw the light. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Damn it. Shit. Hey, it's me, D. What's up, nephew? Sorry about that, y'all. It looks like that it was left on purpose. It looks like Pat is cooking some meatballs, so she got it on low. Because I looked back and, you know, the light was on telling me one of my burners was on, and I was like, hold on. I knew it wasn't me. I ain't cooked nothing today. But Pat looked like she making something. What am I doing with the hair? Absolutely nothing. Hopefully I'm getting it braided either tomorrow or Thursday. I want to braid it because I just told you I have to go to work Friday. I have to be on camera with the kids. So she said she would do it this week, but she wasn't sure what day. So I told her, I asked her, I ain't tell her shit. I asked her if she could do it for me before Friday. So hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. I told y'all I don't know how to do nothing in my hair. I think y'all thought I was exaggerating when I said that. And usually I can do a good mean ponytail, but y'all know my hair is short. And the other thing is I have not had a touch up. So you see all this new growth, all of that is natural hair. There's no chemical on that. So it's listen. I didn't want to pack a bunch of gel and stuff on it because I just washed it. So I have to wash it all over again when it's time for me to get my hair braided. I ain't want to have to do all of that. So it's really not a whole lot on here. I got a little mousse, little conditioner, and a little mousse on here. That's it. It only looks darker because it's all slicked back. But it's this. I didn't do nothing to my hair but wash it. I didn't do nothing but wash it, y'all. It's the same color. It's the same color. Yeah. So, but yeah. So this Love Island thing, and I said I would try it because, well, one, y'all know it's just not a lot on TV right now. Two, I've never seen the show before. I said, let me try it. It's something different. It's something new. But honey, I just sat through 2 hours of that shit last night, and it's coming on again tonight. I'm gonna give it another night. I'm gonna see what they're talking about tonight, but if not, I might have to. Woo-wee. Can we agree that when we were 20 something, we had more common sense than these new wave youngsters? No, I can't agree to that. We did different shit, but it was because I can look back on some shit. Huh? Go be quiet. Because I feel like I did some. When I look back on some shit I did in my 20s, no, I ain't go. I can't say. I can't agree to that one, Rochelle. No, ma'am. I feel like we had our own set of dumb. I mean, I think the difference is everything now is filmed on TV or on the internet. That's the difference. Like, we didn't have a camera in our face 24 hours a day. We just were in the moment and did the dumb shit that we did. And thank God it wasn't recorded. And, the most we might have some pictures that we might be embarrassed about, but we ain't had no whole bunch of videos. You know what I mean? People have video cameras and stuff like that, but not like today. Not like today. So, I don't know about that one, Rochelle. I think it's still dumb shit. It's just manifesting itself differently. That's why I don't watch those dating shows. We know the black girls are going to be left out. Yeah. Well, it looks like tonight they're adding, because it looks like they add new people like every week. Because the object of the game is, okay, so it's sort of like dating show meets Big Brother. So they're all living in this one house. I think in the past they would actually be on like a island, like probably a fake island, but an island. But because of COVID and all of that, they're actually in Vegas. They were in quarantine. They did the same thing Big Brother did. They were in quarantine. They had to be tested every day and all of that. So, okay, cool. So they're in there, and the guys come out, and the guys get to pick a girl, which is already archaic. They get to pick the girl that they want. The girl had no say-so in it, right? And they gave the girls an opportunity to say, yeah, I like this guy, I like that guy. But the guys ultimately had the choice. So the poor black girl was looking crazy from the beginning because she said she liked the first that came out, and he didn't pick her. And he was black. And that's who they ended up to. And then they actually have to be together until... I don't know if the guys always have the choice, but in last night's episode, the guys always had the choice. And basically, when you're odd man out, then you are subject to, I guess, be sent home. And we can vote, people at home can vote, but also on the show, somebody gets voted off, I guess. And then basically, the best couple at the end wins, or America's favorite. Again, I've never looked at the show before, so I'm not sure all of the ins and outs, but that's kind of what it seems like. It's just very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, Blue Cartier. What's up, baby? Brianna, I understand. I told my mom back in April that me and my kids might not make it to Listen, I feel for y'all as parents. I understand it's a lot. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend. I ain't even going to sit here and pretend. They never picked a black person. Listen, like I said, it's a new girl coming on tonight, and she's black too. And I also think it's a color issue because the black girl from last night is dark skinned. She's beautiful though. I think her color is beautiful, but she's darker. The girl tonight is lighter, so we're gonna see how that play out. Okay. So, but I'm not. Listen. I'm not gonna watch something that every episode I'm just gonna be talking about racism because it's there, it exists, but I'm not gonna spend every review, talking about how they treating the black people bad, child. Because for real, the black boys, it's 2 black guys on there, and neither one of them picked her either. Hey, number 1 Eagle fan, what's up, baby? Hey, Sylvia, how you doing? So when neither one of the black boys picked her, I said, oh, we really in trouble. Shit. If the black boy don't even pick you, damn. But like I said, all the guys, and actually it ended up being 3 black guys by the end. But like I said, the all of the guys are salivating. Well, not all. I would take that back. I'm exaggerating. Like 3 or 4 of the guys are salivating over this one girl. She's a Latina girl, Sally. Her name is Sally. I said, so here we go with that. Anyway, y'all, let's move on from that, child. But yeah, so we'll be. I don't know. Tonight might be my last night of Love Island, honey. But I'm gonna go and watch tonight and see what they talk about. So last night, if y'all have not yet, y'all going over and check out. Hey, B-Lo, what's up, baby? Y'all going over and y'all check out Giving You the Real Tea. The video, the interview they did last night with Medina Islam, the guy from Marriage Boot Camp that's supposed to be dating Phaedra Parks. I believe it's his stepbrother. He did an interview with them last night and basically was exposing Medina for being a fraud and, you know, some things that have gone on with them and how he lied about some family things. And, you know, the brother just wants to set the record straight. So, you know, according to him, he wants to set the record straight. Now, Claudia Jordan came out either yesterday or today and was talking about how Medina was abusive to her when they dated. Now, Medina has responded and said, first of all, we dated for 6 months. We broke up 4 times in 6 months. Second of all, you lying, and I have the receipts to show it. And he actually posted old receipts, old emails where she told him that she had these bruises or whatever, and that he hit her. And he was like, well, if I hit you, call the police, because I ain't put my hands on you, I ain't touch you. But if you want to run with that story, go and call the police and we'll handle it from there. I was like, so I don't know, y'all, but the way he came back, I don't know. You know? Hey, New Jones, what's up, baby? So that's what I'm saying. Like my thing is this. Again, I wasn't in there, so I'm not gonna say that man didn't put his hands on that woman. I ain't gonna go there. But I just feel like how quick he was with the comeback and the receipts. The fact that y'all dated 4 years ago and you still have receipts tells me that you think this woman crazy. Cause who does that? Like, who keep receipts just like? Well, I guess that's a lot. If it's an email, I probably got the shit somewhere too. Because Lord knows I don't clean out my email. But he just had it like he was waiting. Like he was waiting for the day that she would come for him. And it was just like, flat out. We're going to see Scotty and Terrence on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ciao. I'm with you on that one, Yana. If I had to say, that's what I would say. I would feel like that maybe, I don't know. Because, you know, again, we know that just because he posted it don't mean it's a legit receipt and all that. Like, I got all of that. But I don't know, y'all. He was quick with the comeback. He was quick with the comeback that made me kind of be like, oh, wait a minute now. Quick with the jump off. Yeah, he said that she threw her into a toilet and the toilet broke. I said, well, damn. God damn, what you made a stone? He threw you into a toilet and you broke the damn toilet? God damn. But again, I don't wanna make fun or light of if it was a domestic violence situation. You know what I'm saying? You need to do a yard sale in your Gmail. Listen, my main email, I don't even want to talk about it. My main email, it is ridiculous how many emails I have in there. My work email is starting to get a little ridiculous too, and I need to go in and delete some stuff. There's a lot of shit I just need to delete. Like, it's so much stuff that I could just delete in my work email. Well, really the same thing in my main email. At this point, I don't even hardly check my email anymore at this point. Unless I'm looking for an email from you or I'm expecting something, I don't even hardly check my email anymore. And that's another reason why I build up, because when I do go in, I just read what I need to read and I keep it moving, child. He didn't flinch when Tahari got yoked up. He probably responded like that because he was in writing. He was in writing. I never cared for her, but just something about her. Yeah, I've never been a big Claudia Jordan fan. I mean, that don't have nothing to do with whether the man put his hands on her or not. I've just never been a big Claudia Jordan fan, child. 50,000. Okay, you got me beat. Jesus, I thought I was bad, but you had me beat. 50,000. You had me beat. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure. Listen, I don't put anything is possible. Anything is possible. That's why I said I'm not gonna make light of it because I don't know what happened. Because abusers can be very slick too. Abusers can be very slick and can be very resourceful. So I'm not saying just because he posted something that makes it true. I'm not saying that, but y'all going over there. If y'all didn't catch that interview last night over on Giving You the Real Tease channel, y'all go and catch it. Y'all decide for yourselves whether y'all think the information is. Y'all decide for yourself. As for your work email, they have to tell you, oh, no, I check my work email. Now I don't check it after hours or on the weekend, but I check it during the day. I keep it open during the day. But now on the weekend or after hours, I had to tell my principal one time. She sent me an email at like 6 o'clock one night. This was years ago. This was years ago. And I came into work that morning and she was looking for something. And she said, you didn't get my email? I said, when did you send it? And she looked at her computer and everything. She said, looks like I sent it at about 6. I said, I ain't see it. That's after work hours. She was like, well, you can check your email from home. I said, no, I can't. She said, no, you can check because this was years ago, y'all. This was before, this was when you really had to like log into whatever. I said, no, I can't. She said, yeah, yes, you can. I said, oh, no, you misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not. I said, I check my email before I walk out the door every day, whether I leave work at the time we used to get off work at 3:15. I said, whether I leave work at 3:15 or whether I leave work at 6:15, because I don't always leave work on time. The last thing I do before I leave is check my email. But technically, I'm off work at 3:15. You emailing me at 6 o'clock and you expect it to be responded and you expect something when I get in the building the next morning at 7. You crazy? I said, that's when I was working at DCPS. I said, when DCPS pay my internet bill, then that's when DCPS can dictate when I read my email. But until then, work hours. Work hours. You think the brother was telling the truth on the interview? I definitely think there's some truth in it. I'm not saying I think he's lying, but I found, in my opinion, I found some truth in what he was saying. What does this have? This has nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Young Rich. I'm confused. Claudia ain't been on there 20 years. She don't even live in Atlanta. She's back on the West Coast. This has nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You mean for Phaedra? You mean if they bringing Phaedra back? Child. I personally don't want Phaedra back. I know a lot of people love Phaedra, but I don't want her back. I don't want her back. I don't want Claudia back. I didn't like Claudia when she was on there, and I'm okay with Phaedra not being on there. I don't miss neither one of them. A lot of people are saying that they're over the reality shows and they're tired of the reality shows. I guess for me, it just doesn't bother me that much because I just take it with I take it as entertainment and I move on. Like, I don't get that vested that I don't know. And if I do get to that point, I just stop watching it. Like, I went seasons where I didn't watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I went seasons where I didn't watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. There's some reality shows that I never watched. But there's some reality shows that I only started watching because I started doing reviews on YouTube and people wanted me to review the show. Like, I never looked at Black Ink Crew. I only started watching Black Ink Crew because of YouTube. I never watched the Basketball Wives. My first season of Basketball Wives was the season that Jennifer came back and her and what's the face had made up. I never seen the Real Housewives. Basketball Wives. I never watched any of Basketball Wives. I didn't watch the LA franchise, the Miami. I didn't know. The only thing I knew about these people was what I would occasionally pick up in the tabloids. You know what I'm saying? So I guess for me, I I don't know. It just don't affect me the same way it affects some people. Like Funky Dineva had a whole breakdown on his Real Housewives. I mean, on his Love and Marriage Huntsville review, and I was just like, but I also understand you have to do what helps. If it's not, if it's going to be detrimental to your peace, then do what you got to do. But I don't understand it being that. For me, it's just. Let me not say that. Let me take back what I just said. For me, it's not that big of a deal. But for other people, do what you got to do. If it's hurting you and it's affecting your peace, stop doing it. You know, if Funky Dineva needs to stop doing reviews on reality shows, go for it, boo. I respect that. If he's outgrown it, do what you got to do. I never watched Basketball Wives until I started reviewing the show, and that's why when people used to come at me about Evelyn, I used to be like, I don't know nothing about what Evelyn did before. I'm looking at what I'm looking at right now. Y'all want me to go back 5 seasons and be mad at Evelyn for something she did 5 years ago, and I just don't give a damn. I'm talking about what I see right now on camera, here, right now. Don't be ashamed of yourself. It's just entertainment. Like, you know, when people start getting into this, reality shows, they're the scourge of the earth, and this, and this, and this, and that. It is fucking entertainment. And when people start talking about how, black people, they are just, look at Duck Dynasties. Look at, what are some other white reality shows that are just as ridiculous? They exist. Teen Moms, half of them white girls. Like, this shit exists. Like, stop. It just is what it is. I'm not going back. I wish I would. I'm not. I know I do retro reviews, but that won't be one of them. Hey, Danny. Married to Medicine, I just started watching when I started doing reviews. I'm with Married to Medicine. I did go back and watch it. I didn't watch every single episode, but I watched the first season, and I watched like the ones that I could find for free on Hulu, because for some reason all of the seasons aren't free, but some of them are. So I went back and I watched the first season of Married to Medicine, and I watched the last season, the season before I was going to review the show. So anything that happened in between, I still don't know why Mariah and Quad fell out. Like, I don't remember. I didn't see what happened. I saw the first season where they were best friends, and then I saw that last season and they weren't even speaking anymore. I was like, well, damn, what happened? I still don't. Nobody can tell me. So it must not be that deep. I watched when it first came on, but I was pregnant and on strict bed rest. But after the second season was over, I only started watching because I remember Tammy from Real World. Yeah. And there is some reality. Y'all, if y'all watch my reviews, you know I say it all the time. When reality TV meets reality, you know what I'm saying? I like Married to Med. That's why I watch it now. I mean, I'm glad that that's a show that I started reviewing because I enjoy it. I like the show. I do. I absolutely like the show, Young Rich. And like I said, if the rest of the seasons were free, I would have watched them, but I wasn't gonna pay. I wasn't paying to watch them. I said the first season was free, and then the season before the new season. So I binged watched those 2 seasons, and I caught a couple of episodes here and there. But I don't know all of the different storylines and all of that. Like that Lisa girl with the husband that was suspect. Like I missed all her storyline. Like I missed all whatever season she was on. I missed all of that. I know some people who never watch Hollywood Exes, but I was right. They're eating it up. I wanted the Atlanta franchise to get a second season. I watched the season, the Atlanta franchise season that had Tamika on there. It had Usher's ex-wife and Neo's ex-girlfriend, and who else was on there? Usher, Neo, CeeLo's first wife. Somebody else was on there. Oh, Kevin Hart's ex-wife. I did watch that. 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, child, my niece love that damn show. My niece watches 90 Day Fiance, 98 Day Fiance the other way, 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. She be getting into it, honey. She be getting into it, child. Oh, those are the best ones with Lisa? Oh, well. What's her face? Huh? Nate, what are you doing? Are you going to come downstairs? Do me a favor, please. Look on my dresser. It should be on my dresser. You see it's a coffee mug. Hold on, y'all. Let me mute this. It's a coffee mug on my dresser. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, Kevin Hart's first wife. Yeah, so I watched that. I never did watch the one with R. Kelly, ex-wife on there. I never did watch that one. I did watch Hollywood Divas, the LA franchise, and I watched one season of the Atlanta franchise. Um, so I mean, again, it was you take the shit with a grain of salt. Like, don't, child. And don't even stressing yourself out about this. I only know why Mariah Quad fell out because of Daniva's old blog, and that is from his own perspective. So there will very well may be a lot of bias there. Yeah, because him and Quad are friends. They fell out, but they were friends, and they fell out. Now they're friends again. So Princess X was on my tie. Her name my tie. Will Smith. Will Smith's ex was on the first one, the LA franchise. Oh, okay. She made a cameo on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season. She made a little cameo, little cameo. Now, see what y'all was talking about yesterday, but Garcelle is gonna be on the I thought y'all was saying she was gonna be on there like talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I didn't know she was gonna be the new host. I don't know how that's going. I don't watch the show, so I don't really care because I don't watch it. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. I feel like she's too mature for that crowd. Like, but she's shady now. If you see her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she is a little shady. She be throwing them zingers in there. Like, she can give now. She can, and maybe she can do that dishing and doing the interviews. Like, I feel like she has the skill set to do it. I'm just not sure how well she'll mesh with the rest of the ladies. They fell out because of Mariah is a liar and her sister beat up Quad because they said she slept with the sister. No, that's no. I'm talking about on the show. I know that that's the behind the scenes story, but I'm talking about on the show. Why like that whole storyline of how they fell out on the show. That came out later. Young Rich. My tie is crazy over Prince. She still had their wedding place. No, not so much because Garcelle is older, but I don't know if she's gonna care. It's kind of like Whoopi. Y'all know how, because I know I love The View and I watch Whoopi. Y'all know how some of that stuff Whoopi be talking. They talk about Whoopi just be sitting there looking at them like, and she could care less. She has no interest in. She doesn't care nothing about. I feel like that would be Garcelle sometimes. Like there'll be some things they'll talk about that Garcelle just don't care. You know what I'm saying? She's older. She's got older kids. She's got a grown ass son. I'm not gonna say just because of her age. I'm gonna say more of the maturity level. You know. Oh, thank you. Oh, you didn't. You could have waited till you finished getting yourself together. But thank you, babe. It's a little what? It's a little dusty. What? Oh, you mean? Oh, girl. Well, I haven't. When's the last time you seen my hair in a ponytail? She always got something to say. You stay up there. Why you still? Hey, Miguel, I cannot. The real is very surface. Garcelle would want to go to the meet. Right. I mean, she's the same one that asked Sutton where she got her money from, honey. And she meant that thing. She wasn't playing. She was like, so how did you get your money? And it was rude, and I didn't think it was appropriate. But and when Sutton told her, she ain't like it, she was like, "My bad, I'm sorry." But she meant that. I think Garcelle is the perfect person. I haven't watched since Tamar left, but she would be a good ad for the show. Well, that's what they want. So if y'all think it'll be a good ad, then they did a good job. Garcelle is real slick with her shade. Yeah, exactly. Because this, and I said that in my review, I really feel like that's the only reason why. I feel like that was her way of getting back at Renna when she brought up that whole situation with her daughter. I feel like that was her way of getting back at Renna. Like, I don't think, she knew it probably wasn't a nice thing to say when she said it. But I think that was her way of getting back at Renna because I think she really didn't appreciate the way Renna was treating Denise. Now, y'all know this is just of a ponytail. I don't know if this will can I even get this? Because when I did it earlier, my hair was still wet. I had a little more to the ponytail, child. It ain't no child. I think it's enough for me to. You know how some people got ponytails and it's just a. All right, that's better. I feel better now. I didn't like my hair just. Yeah. Okay, I feel better. Yeah, and maybe they are chasing an older crowd. Maybe because a lot of times with those panels, they want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And for as much as Barbara Walters would get on my nerves, we have to give homage to Barbara Walters. She set that standard. She created that. What's the word I'm looking for? Model, for lack of a better word, at least in my lifetime. I can't think of another show where you had all women. You made sure that you had an older woman. You made sure that you had a younger woman. You made sure that you had women who were married. You made sure that you had women who were single. You made sure you had women who were of different ethnicities. You had to have a black one. You had career women. And I think and even politically, even though the politics of the View didn't become a big deal until later on, but even early on, they didn't dwell on politics as much as they do now, but there was always that conservative opinion on the View. Even if you go back to the beginning, there was always a conservative opinion on the View. Now, those opinions have become a lot more radical because our politics have become a lot more radical. Like, it's a lot more far left, far right. It's very few in the middle anymore. But are Garcelle and Lonnie the same age? I don't know if they're the same age, but even if they're the same age, they have different experiences. Lonnie's never been married and doesn't have children. Garcelle has been married and has an older child. I think she's been married twice, but even if she wasn't married the first time, she has a grown son, and then she has 2 kids in high school or middle school, and she's divorced. So even if they're the same age, they have different perspectives. They have different experiences. Oh, is that what it is? It's me, D. The ratings started slipping, and so they went to politics. Well, it's working for them because now the View has become sort of the go-to. Every candidate running for any damn thing goes on the View. So it's become they did that. Lonnie has been married, and I apologize. Lonnie's been married. I apologize. Lonnie's been married. I apologize. I think Garcelle is in her 50s, but don't quote me on that, honey. Don't quote me on how old that woman is, but I think she's in her 50s. But again, I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about maturity and experience. That's all I'm talking about. Because you could be 60 years old and still like talking about the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more. I'm talking more of maturity level than I'm talking about that. I never knew Lonnie was married either because I remember Lonnie when she used to come with Chelsea Handler. She was singled in. So she must have been married early on. Now I used to like Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Handler started doing a little bit much for me, but I used to enjoy her show when it first came on E. I used to watch her show every day. I used to like. She had a good model on her show. The way her show was set up, she had a good little model on her show. saying she's in her 50s. I thought she was. I thought she was in her 50s. And again, I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about the maturity level and what I think Garcelle will give a damn about. Like, I just don't see Garcelle giving a damn about reality. Well, she's on reality TV, so I guess I shouldn't say that. But I don't know. I don't see her giving a damn a lot about a lot of the tabloid type stuff. Yeah, I think they do still have another place. But here, remember, they didn't fill those spots for a long time. That extra position that they remember they just would rotate guest people in. So I don't know if they're going to replace that or not. Did Quad want to do the show? I mean, I guess she is now that the what was it called? The Circle. What show did she used to be on BT? Got canceled. Was it The Circle? Mm. I never watched that show either. I tried to watch like when it first came on. I watched the first couple of episodes and I was just like, ooh, I couldn't do it. I tried to support the black people, and at the time, I didn't know who Quad was. I knew she was from Married to Medicine, but I didn't know anything about her because at the time I wasn't watching Married to Medicine. So, you know. Okay, Sister Circle, that's what it was. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can definitely see Garcelle doing a lot of the motherly stuff, and that from that point of view. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that. That I can see. That I can see, you know. But it is what it is. I'm happy for her. Listen, I ain't never gonna be mad at the black woman getting a gig, getting a job, honey. You know, make that money. Don't let it make you, honey. All right. I think I had one more thing up there, and then we're going to talk about this RNC real quick, and then we're going to get up off of me because I've been on here for 44 minutes. I told y'all I got want to do a couple other things tonight. I got caught up in so here's what you know what? Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, okay. Jacob Blake. Well, I don't really want to say about that is I said his name yesterday. I just want to keep saying his name. I do not want to get caught up in the story. I don't right now. My spirit can't take it, so I don't want y'all to think that I'm not being reverent to his plight and his story right now. My spirit can't take it. I can't do it. But I'm just going to continue to say his name. I'm going to continue to pray for him and his family. We heard today that he is paralyzed. His doctor said it would take a miracle for him to walk again. And we know that his family has lawyered up and they are actually suing. Other than that, I don't know much more than that because I'm not studying it. I can't. So. Now, it's okay, Peacock is another one of those streaming services. Now, I heard it's free. Is it free? Is Peacock free? Because I'm not paying for nothing else. I am thinking about paying for World of Wonder because I do want to see Drag Race Canada. I tried to find it on my Fire Stick, but it ain't there. So I might actually have to pay for World of Wonder or whatever that app is, so I can see. I do want to see Drag Race Canada. I do want to see it, but I just ain't trying to pay for nothing else, child. I'm glad he survived, but I am sad to hear about him being paralyzed. But I am glad he survived. And like I said, I have some opinions, I have some thoughts, but I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'm just gonna hold on to it for right now. I can't. No, he's not dead. He's alive. He's paralyzed though. And his doctor said today the doctor said it would take a miracle. And he has a long road to recovery in front of him. Like he's alive, but he has a long, long road in front of him. Oh well, thank you, Benita Reynolds. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know the first episode, but I don't want to watch the first episode and then I can't watch the rest of them. That is gonna make me mad. I'm gonna get to the first one and then I'm gonna be like, well, so I might as well just go and pay for the season. So, go on and get the thing so I can watch the whole season because I'm gonna watch the first one and I'm gonna be mad. Because everybody has told me it's good. Like, I haven't heard a bad review about it, so I want to see it. But is it free? And you said it has all of the seasons, but is it free? And I'm sorry, Young Rich. I'm just not interested in going back and watching all them seasons. I'm just not. I might go watch season 2 because I think season 2 is when Quad and Mariah fell out, and that's all I really want to know. The rest of that shit, I don't really care about. It's over. I don't know. I don't think he was charged with anything, but don't quote me on that. I don't think he was though. But don't quote me on that. See, okay, so it's like Hulu. Well, no, Hulu's not free either. But it's so Peacock is free, but then there's a premium version. All right, well, I'm download Peacock on my Fire Stick, but I bet you everything I'm gonna want to see is gonna be on the free premium version. I bet you. I'm still paying. You know what? I need to cancel. I'm still paying for my damn the damn CBS All Access. I only did it so I could look at All Rise because I missed the first couple of episodes of All Rise and I wanted to go see All Rise. All Rise and something else that came on CBS that I missed. Oh, Red Line. I wanted to see Red Line, but I'm not done yet. Okay, I gotta finish watching Red Line. And you know what I never did watch? Danny, I never did watch the Baby Yoda. That's the CBS one, right? Or is that Star Trek? Baby Yoda is on Disney. The Star Trek Picard is on CBS. Okay, I can't cancel it yet because I want to see Picard. Especially since the next season is gonna have Whoopi on it. Okay, I can't cancel that yet. Okay. Yeah, that's all I know is that they say he was breaking up a fight between two women, and his kids were in the car. That's all I know. I do have cable. Jonathan, I pay way too much money on TV. I do. I have cable, and then I also have, I feel like 20 subscriptions to shit. I have Netflix. I have Hulu. Um, I have CBS Access. I have Disney Plus. Now, the Disney Plus I got mainly for my mom and my nephew, for him, because I can promise you, I can count on one hand how many times I've looked at anything on Disney Plus. CBS Access, I was actually looking at. Since the pandemic, I'm kind of getting my money's worth out of all of this stuff. But before the pandemic, I was just giving money away. Before the pandemic, I couldn't tell you the last time I looked at something on Hulu. But now I actually haven't looked. I've been watching a lot of stuff on Hulu and Netflix. But before the pandemic, child, I was giving away money. I was actually getting ready to cancel all that shit. Big Brother's not doing it for you this season. Oh, I'ma still watch though. See, that's how I am, Jonathan. I have some friends that don't have cable, but then they have like 5 or 6 other places that they go here for this and they go here for that. And if they want to watch this, they go here. See, I don't have the energy for all that shit. I understand I'd probably be saving money, but I would be saving for my nerves. I would get irritated. I'm lazy and I like being able to turn my TV on and get everything the fuck right there. I don't like when I gotta go over to my Fire Stick now when I gotta go watch stuff on my Fire Stick. I'm like, damn, now I gotta find the other remote and I gotta go to my Fire Stick. And that's not and let me be clear, all that is hitting the button. All I gotta do is hit the button, the home button on here, and it takes me to my Fire Stick. When I want to go back to my regular TV, I just hit this button and it takes me back to my regular TV. That's just me being lazy. But if I had to go into my Fire Stick and, okay, well, if I want to watch this show, I got to go to this app. And I want to watch this show, I have to check this app. And maybe it's on my Fire Stick, the other side of my Fire Stick. Maybe it's there, maybe it isn't. Maybe I can see a clear version, maybe I can't. I get frustrated with that kind of shit. I like easy stuff. Like Sunday morning, I like it easy. Okay. I don't, if I want to watch local channels, I got to go to this app. Well, this app don't have the own channel, so then I got to do this app if I want to watch shows on own. It's too much. The fees are bigger than the show. When Hulu was free, it was better. Child. Child, now that's just stupid, little baby. That it's alleged that Mariah and Quad fell out. Basically, Mariah was jealous of Quad. Well, I felt like that's what it boiled down to because see, Mariah brought Quad on the show as like her project. It was supposed to be my little ghetto friend and see how I'm gonna turn her into a doctor's wife. See my little project over here. I felt like that. I felt like Quad was always sort of like her, her gimmick. And Quad, one thing, whether you like her or not, one thing about Quad, she ain't nobody's gimmick. She gonna be her own gimmick before she be your gimmick. My older students gave their passwords. I'm their poor teacher. You know what? Right. And see, that's the only thing. Like, if I cancel, because I have friends who cancel. And the other thing, too, is I rely on it to do this. And I know that there's some reviewers that, they don't have cable and they do other things to get the shows, but I don't have the energy for all that, y'all. That's just, listen. Yeah, that's too much. I just figured out how everybody's watching P-Valley and The Chi eat early. They do it on demand. I never knew. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It drops at midnight on demand. I mean, at least I know on Stars. I can't speak for Showtime, but I guess that's what's happening with Showtime, too. But I found that out with Power. Because I was like, I used to be like, this before I was reviewing anything. But I used to be like, hi, everybody's seen Power already. And then somebody told me, because it comes out at midnight on demand. I said, oh, well, shit. So I would wake up Sunday. I didn't used to stay up till midnight if I worked. If I was up, that's one thing, but I wouldn't stay up to watch it. But honey, as soon as I woke up Sunday morning, I was watching Power. So last but not least, y'all, let's talk about this RNC real quick before we get up out of here. Listen, this is what I need y'all to do about with this RNC situation. If you watch any parts of the Republican National Convention, anybody's reviews of it, yes, it was a clown show. Yes, it was this, it was that, all of the above. But this is what I need y'all to keep in mind, and this is what I need y'all to understand. Please understand that there are people in the world who really truly believe the shit that was said last night, and they live like that. And those are the people that Donald Trump is pandering to. So, yeah, we can laugh about it, but I need y'all to understand, like that couple who pulled those guns on the black protesters said, talking about some Joe Biden is trying to take away the suburbs, aka the black people are moving in. Bitch, we already there. Like, I don't, and it goes back to what I was trying to tell y'all a couple of weeks ago, and some of y'all kind of pushed back on me, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I like what we do here. I like the pushing back. I like the back and forth. But this is what I was trying to explain to y'all a couple of weeks ago. When we were in Tennessee, and I told y'all how we went 3 or 4 days and only saw one black person, and I said to y'all, we can't negate that there are still places in this country where people never have to come in contact with a real live black person. And so all they know about black people is what they are told and what they see on TV. We can't put our experiences on other people. So this couple who clearly live in a nice neighborhood in whatever town they were in their mind, black people don't live in the suburbs. Maybe because in their suburbs, maybe there aren't any black people. So they were like, Joe Biden is getting rid of the suburbs. AKA the niggas are coming. We can't negate that there are people in this world that really truly believe what was being said last night. And yes, ignorance is bliss. It is ignorant. We can call it ignorant all day long, but it don't change the fact that it is what it is. So yeah, we can talk about it, we can laugh about it, but at the end of the day, I want y'all to understand that these people are real, and these are the people that elected him the first time, and these are the people that are going to vote for him again. Hopefully not elect him again, but are going to vote for him again. There are people who were listening and believing everything that was said last night, and all that was said last night was a bunch of fucking lies. So many lies. But there are people in this world who truly believe it. They truly believe what was being said. And so we can't negate it just because it is not our reality. Yo, yeah, that lady, she was screaming. Even her face even looked demonic. I was like, what the fuck? I said, what is she saying? Why is she yelling at us? I mean, she was just, why is she yelling? I mean, you heard them talking about how Donald Trump acted swift with the coronavirus. Like they really listen, y'all. Stop. I need y'all to stop. When I say y'all, I'm saying people. Yes, it's ridiculous. Absolutely, it is ridiculous. But they believe that shit. They actually believe that shit. Exactly. Give me shelter. Give me shelter. Said she had a family reunion in Tennessee and put up on the screen. On her mom's side, the white people were warning them where not to go. They were ashamed, but realistic. Hey, because at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, it's real. That is the reality. That is the reality. Right, little baby. But that's what I was saying last week or a couple of weeks ago when, because it was ridiculous for me. And I mean, we were serious. We were really like, we did not run into no black people. And we were in the middle of Tennessee. We were an hour away from Nashville and an hour away from Knoxville. We were right there in the middle. So it wasn't like we were an hour away. No black people. Girl, as you speak about this, some Mexican man done called me a nigga. Chow. Yeah, so that's the stuff. Like we can't. Again, the politicians, a lot of them are pandering to Trump, and they may or may not believe what they're saying. But those everyday people that they have up there talking, they absolutely believe everything they're talking about. When that guy whose child was killed at Parkland got up there and spoke, I feel for the fact that he lost his child. But what he was saying was bullshit. I'm sorry he lost his child. I mean, I would absolutely am not, and I don't mean that in any. I'm not being facetious at all. But what he said was bullshit. Like Herschel Walker, I was like, "Are you serious right now?" But then again, his son has been all over TikTok. Talking about how great Trump is too. Isaiah Washington, the actor Isaiah Washington, out there defending Trump. So, like y'all, it's easy for us who have sense, who can see things in our face and understand what we're looking at and comprehend well. But please don't negate. But please don't negate the reality that there are people out there who believe everything that Trump says. He said it before. Y'all, I guess y'all thought he was lying again. And when I say y'all, I don't mean the people in this room. That he could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and get away with it. We've seen now. We see he's not lying. So yes, I'm going to watch it again tonight. I'm going to see what more lies they talk about because you got to know your enemy. You have to know how to combat when them Trump people come at you. You have to know how to debunk what the hell they're saying because it's bullshit. But they're getting it from somewhere. There are areas in New York City. Yeah, well, that's just like yesterday when I was talking about the Usain Hawkins story. I mean, I know that was 30 years ago, but that was in my lifetime. That because these black kids were in the wrong part of Brooklyn. Really? Isaiah's not acting in P Valley. Yeah, Isaiah Washington. There was a picture of him posted on social media wearing a "Make America Great Again" Trump Biden. I mean, Lord Trump Biden. Trump, whatever with Pence 2020. Absolutely. Because I thought it was, I said, maybe this is like photoshopped and like this not real, but it was real. It was absolutely real. Yeah. So I just want to tell I just want us to stay vigilant and understand that it's easy for us to laugh it off and see how ridiculous it is. But remember, these are real people. These aren't actors. These aren't pretend. These are real people who really believe this shit. When they said Biden is getting rid of the suburbs, I was like, what the fuck? What are they even talking about? Oh, you mean the black people are moving in? Bitch, we already there. I live in the suburbs now. What are you talking about? And I'm far from rich. Let's be clear. Did I see the lady at the RNC who said she was first generation American, but her mother is an immigrant from Puerto Rico? Yes, child. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. That ignorance, and nobody like they was all like, "Yes, that's it." But remember, your president didn't know that Puerto Rico was part of the United States. When they had that hurricane, he really didn't understand that that was his job to make sure that they had food, shelter, water. Like he acted like he was doing them a favor. Bitch, they belong to you. China, ain't nobody worry about them clowns, dominant silk. Yeah, now all of a sudden they racist because they find your ass. They was racist before. You was just part of the clown show. Now they don't need you anymore. And now all of a sudden you got so much to say. Child, you don't go sit your ass down somewhere. Anyway, y'all, let me get ready to get off of here. I don't even know what videos I'm gonna make tonight. I'm starting to get behind again. I gotta get caught up. So I got some videos to make tonight. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make some videos tonight. And I'll see y'all on the other side. Yeah. Your heart is broken. Wait a minute. What happened, Patty Duke? Why is your heart broken? Because Isaiah Washington? Sure. Not that plastic hair always burns you up. You know what? Yeah, I heard the footage. I heard the leak, the phone call. Yeah. Girl, Patty Duke, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you, honey. Like I said, when I saw it, I thought maybe it wasn't real. I was hoping it wasn't real. But it was real. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just looking at something. All right, y'all, let me get off of here. I will talk to y'all on the other side. Peace.